Hey there! Welcome back to my video adaptation of the long document I've been writing about Persona. For those of you who are new here, in this hopefully long-running series, we cover all corners of the Persona series, from the devs to the gameplay. I am your host, Tiger Turnip, and I'm here to educate the masses on the most wonderful video game series ever created, Persona. Last time we left off on very basic facts. Today we get to the constants of the series. The Persona series all takes place in the same world, so constants must be set, right? If you answered yes to that question, you would be correct. This episode covers all constants in the game series. The main constant is a persona, of course. Every character in your party will have a persona, with a few exceptions. These personas have stats that level up as you level them up, these being attack, defense, magic, evasion, and luck. Personas can learn set skills to use as well. There are 2 archetypes of moves with 4 subcategories. Attack skills, which include magic and physical skills, and then support skills, which include status ailments, buffs, and healing. I'm starting to intrude on gameplay elements, which will be talked about more in depth at a later date. As aforementioned, every character in the party has a persona. These personas are generally based on one culture's mythology, for example Persona 3 in Greco-Roman mythology, or Persona 4 in Japanese mythology, for example. Many other protagonist personas can be summoned and fused in one of the most important constants in the series. This would be a place called the Velvet Room.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter.
Well said, Igor. When in the Velvet Room, no time passes in the real world. The room changes shape to reflect the protagonist's journey. For example, the lift in Persona 3, describing their climb of Tartarus, the limousine shrouded in fog in Persona 4, symbolizing that Yumi Nakami's a pimp, symbolizing the investigation team's traversal through the fog, or a jail cell in Persona 5, showing that they're trapped and enslaved by a corrupt society. The Velvet Room also contains an attendant. These attendants all change throughout the series. All attendants in Persona 3 and onwards are siblings. The first game features Igor, the main man of the room and the one who performs fusion in most games, once again with exceptions. Accompanying him are 2 musical artists, Nameless, a piano player, and Belladonna, a singer. In Persona 2, Igor, Nameless, and Belladonna remain, however a new attendant joins them, Demon Painter. Persona 3 scrapped all these characters, other than Igor of course, because he's important. This time we have a girl named Elizabeth. She handles something called the Persona Compendium. In Persona 3 Portable, a new attendant is introduced by the name of Theodore. He's the older brother of Caroline and Justine, and the younger brother of Elizabeth and Margaret. He does the same job as Elizabeth. In Persona 4, we have Margaret, once again doing the same job. Margaret is the oldest of the attendants. In Persona 4 Golden, we're introduced to a character called Marie, who is not part of the family. She handles skill cards. Finally, in Persona 5, we have the youngest of the Velvet Room family, Caroline and Justine. One of the more notable constants are the battles, or rather the enemies. In the first couple Persona games, you fought demons, reflecting the original Mother series, Shin Megami Tensei. Persona 3 and Persona 4 changed this up, making enemy shadows into their own creatures. Personas were made to reflect the original demons instead. Persona 4 Golden is by far the simplest of the games, as it has the least mechanics. Persona 1, 2, 3, and 5 all have multiple attacks to use, for example, normal attacks, gun, slash, or pierce, and the first couple of games have movement options on a set grid as well. Unfortunately, we wouldn't see that anymore. Persona 5 brought the gun element back from Persona 1 and the fighting of demons, who you could befriend and use as your persona. I'm unsure if this is a callback, but either way, a nice touch. Sure adds more to the game. And that wraps up today's Persona video. Once again, if you have any good suggestions for what to call this mini-series, please let me know. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I hope you return for the next one. Bye!